Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm super excited today. YUNZII has sent over 3 different keyboards for me to do quick sound tests on and give my general thoughts on. Here we have a multi-pack. You can see the X98. So we're going to be checking both of these out today, as well as this one. This one is incredibly heavy, all in the same video. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll flip over to the unboxing camera right here. Now this is an aluminum mechanical build right here, so I'm expecting this to be pretty high build quality, but it'll be a matter of determining what the sound sounds like. We will do a full sound test, me typing and putting the mic right on the keyboard to see. YUNZII is a brand I have not worked with before, so I'll be coming into this with no knowledge of their build quality or anything like that. It looks really clean so far, just taking my first initial look at it. And it is indeed very heavy. Very good sign so far. Man, I'm gonna be excited if the sound sounds good on this. Okay, look at that. That is a very nice looking keyboard. All of the color waves are really nice. We've got kind of a black, gray, and white look. Here is the, ooh. Oh, I'm excited, guys. Okay, so very excited to do that. Let's check out the back. We've got a nice little kind of RGB embedded rainbow kind of weight in there. That's probably what's providing some of that strength. And then let's give it a test on bending. Can't even bend it at all. Thing is solid as a rock. You do also have a volume knob up here that you can click to. And then in terms of our I/O, you can see we've got a USB-C and a little dongle right there. And you can switch this to either Bluetooth, 2.4G, or actually plug it in. Let's see what we're looking at in terms of accessories here. I really like the color wave on this thing too. That's one of the best things about it. And for me, this is probably the perfect size keyboard. You still have your function keys. You've got your delete. You've got your page up and down, which you can map to. I normally will map these to like home and print screen or something like that. For the accessories, just a very basic USB-C cable. That's probably one of the downsides here. Would be nice to see like a braided cable, but hey, not terrible there. Then you are also getting a couple extra switches, and this is what they look like right here. Linears, they feel really good, not much wiggle. And you can see 2 stabilizer posts. Interesting. And then obviously we've got a switch cap and key cap polar right there. All right, let's move into the sound test, guys. I'll give you a quick up close look at this thing. I mean, that is a clean keyboard. I don't care what you say. You've got a screen and a knob and an all aluminum build. Let's check out the sound. One thing to note, guys, is I do not have a mat under this. I need to get a new one. So keep that in mind. It should sound a little more muted when it's on a mat. So there you have it, guys. Pretty impressive overall. It could be maybe a tad bit hollow, but overall very, very good. This is probably one of the top 3 sounding keyboards that I've ever reviewed. And then when you put into account the super heavy build quality, the screen, all of that, it definitely is pushing it kind of over the edge a little bit. Let me plug this in and see if we can get a look at the RGB here and maybe see what that screen looks like as well. So these keycaps are not shine through, but to be honest, that is what I prefer. I'm not a huge RGB guy. You can see the screen down in the bottom. It's showing us the time, the date, the battery percentage, then our settings, like if we're on the window key or not. That's pretty sweet. You've also got a little light right here that I didn't even realize when I was looking at it. But one thing I also noticed is that you can open this thing up and maybe put some more foam in. Notice those little screws. So that's pretty sweet. I'm definitely going to play around with this and see if I can get it sounding even better. These look like you could pretty easily pop this off and get a little bit more sound deadening stuff in there. So very excited with this one, guys. I will have links down below. Let's move into the X98 boards. I'm excited to try these now that that first one was so good. So let's unbox this one now. Okay, so these are 100% keyboards too. So you do have a numpad. I know a lot of people are really adamant that they need their numpad. I'm not one of them, but this is, these do have them. So if you need a numpad keyboard, this is maybe a better option. The X98 transparent wireless mechanical keyboard. We have a nice little breakdown here, though it appears to all be in Chinese, but there we go. There's an English side to it as well. So this is nice, going to show you what all your function knobs and everything do. Let's keep going here. Oh, it already sounds a little interesting. So here is the clear one, and man, that is totally clear. You can see the switches totally underneath there, and it sounds pretty good too. So these ones are plastic. You can see it does have some flex, not the end of the world there. Excited to do a full sound test here. Let's continue getting the other one out here. All right, well, sorry guys, I actually only have 2 of these. I thought this was a 2-pack right here. That's fine. In terms of accessories, we do get some extra keycaps, like there's a space one right there. Some extra switches. I would have liked to see that on the other board. And then a cable. Like this right here, this cable was nicer than the other cable. But this one's pretty sweet. It's got the custom coil. This will probably be the one I use on the other keyboard. And of course, you also get a switch puller as well. So let's just move directly into the sound test on this one. It's pretty similar here, where at the top you've got your USB-C, Bluetooth, or 2.4G. This one does have kickstands that you can flip out, which I am a fan of. And it does have an embedded little chunk of metal similar to the other one. And can you open this one up? It does not appear so. This one appears to be sealed pretty good closed. I'm going to flip out the intermediate ones. And then, I mean, this sounds pretty good. Let's, first, I guess, let's plug in the RGB to give you guys a look at that. That was probably the highlight of this, considering it is woohoo, all clear. Let's switch to the front camera for that. That's kind of trippy looking, those lights activating and going across. That looks really cool, guys, especially if you're a big RGB person and you can customize that as well. That's pretty sweet. But now let's move into the sound test. All right. So a couple thoughts here. This on the bottom is a magnet, and my little dongle just fell out of the bottom. I would have never found that. So some thoughts on the sound. The keys themselves actually sound really, really good. There's a nice pop to them. The space bar, though, sounds really bad in my opinion. It's like clicky. But everything else, very impressive. The RGB is cool. The clear is cool. And it's pretty good price as well. So again, I will have links to both this keyboard and this one right here, guys. Definitely check them out. Well, guys, I just couldn't wait. I'm taking this piece of foam from the other keyboard and I'm going to stick it in the back here. It was super easy to pull apart. And I've got it now where this is cut to size. I did have to unplug this ribbon cable, feed that through there, and then this should fit down inside of the case like that pretty perfectly. So assuming I can get it closed, then we'll do another sound test here in a minute. And get this ribbon cable plugged back in. Just trying to make sure the screws are still going to be able to reach their holes. I think I might need to make it a tiny bit smaller because this PCB or this back frame needs to fit into that slot. Okay, let's try that. Okay, that side's engaged. Well, there you have it, guys. A modded keyboard. Let me go ahead and just play this right here. And let's see how that sounds. Spacebar doesn't sound as good as I would want, but overall pretty good. So check it out, guys. Real quick before you go, if you're looking for the best deals on Amazon, be sure to check out my site, moderndeals.net. I specifically built this to track the best deals every single day that are actually worth buying. You can browse categories or you can search something specific like dash cam and you'll see the best deals right now. Like I said, it's updated constantly, so if you want to catch the good deals before they disappear, head over to moderndeals.net.